We all know the pandemic has had lasting impacts on everyone, but now researchers are beginning to realize how much it affected kids in the classroom. Carmen Blackwell dug into some new numbers that show students are behind in two key areas.
The NAEP, known as the nation's report card, tests 4th and 8th graders across the country each year. This year was the first time the test has been given since 2019, before the COVID-19 pandemic. And while 26 of the nation's major school districts saw test scores fall by more than 10 points this year, Cleveland saw the largest single drop, falling 16 points in 4th grade reading, along with the 15-point decline in 4th grade math.
We aren't just sitting on our hands and saying, oh, well, we'll get there eventually.
When the state's report card was released last month, high marks were given to Cleveland Metro schools. CMSD's gap closing and progress scored 4 stars each, making CMSD the #1 urban school district in the state of Ohio. But on the national scale, in both math and reading, students scored lower than those tested in 2019. Math scores have plummeted, now seeing the largest margins in the history of the NAEP test. CEO of Cleveland Schools, Eric Gordon, told 3 News in a statement today that they're focused on recovery. The statement reads in part, quote, "Our recovery plan includes a large summer learning program, adding instructional time to the day during the school year, and providing extra homework and tutoring help. We are preparing to roll out an online tutoring program with live teachers. We know we can and will catch up. Our surveys show that the community expected a drop in test scores, but has confidence that we will recover." The Cleveland Teachers Association stresses the district has a plan to catch students up.
We have instituted the summer learning experience, opening up summer learning opportunities to students in grades kindergarten through 12, which is not something that we had been doing prior to the pandemic.
Now, Laura, I also asked the teachers union if this year's lower NAEP scores affects how the district feels about getting new leadership next year after Eric Gordon steps down as CEO of CMSD. And they tell me that as long as the new superintendent is committed to following the path that has been laid, next year's scores should reflect this new plan that they've put in place.
Gosh, we hope so. All we can do right now is remain optimistic that these scores go up, and we're thinking about our kids.
Yeah, they've worked so hard this past year. We know that the last couple of years have been really difficult with students and the impact that the COVID-19 pandemic has had on them. But the plan is there. We just need a little bit of time to catch them up to speed, and hopefully we'll see that in the next year.
All right, Carmen, thank you so much. We appreciate it.